Okay, so once again, I'm going to show some changes. This time I'm showing changes between Koha 2511 and 2505. So the new version will be 2511, and these are changes to patrons. So to speed things up again, I've already got a list of patrons here, and we're going to go back to Aiden Frosty. So one of the changes, and one of the reasons I'm showing this on the test system, is because a couple of these changes have already been backported to Koha 2505. This is where the developers decide that an enhancement to Koha isn't that big of a deal, so they decide to push it back to a previous version instead of ever having to make everybody wait for the upgrade to come out. So a couple of these changes are already in our current version of Koha, but you may not have ever seen them before, so I thought I would show them here. So one of them is there is a patron last seen date, and that is in the left-hand column here. And so you noted that this patron was last seen on 4/22/2026. This is a field that's been in Koha for a version or so, but now it's visible over here. The last seen date is a date that we can look at to say when was the last time the patron used their account. So that's what that date means, and you'll be seeing that over here in this left-hand column going forward. The other change that we're going to be able to see that I think we can already see now is in the notices, and I'm not sure if this patron has notices. They do. There is a search box here, and not only does it search through titles, this patron only has 3 entries, but sometimes you look at a patron and there's like 100, 200 entries in here. So this will not only search in the table, but it will also search inside of the notices. So if we were to do a search for that barcode number, it's going to tell us that this notice has that barcode number in it. So that's a handy feature. And then finally, if we go to edit the patron, this patron, their account type is adult temporary. And the adult temporary accounts are one of the accounts that only has I think it's a 60-day expiration date. So their account is currently set to expire on 6/01/2026. It used to be that if we change this patron from adult temporary to adult, that it would just change the category and it wouldn't change anything else about the patron. For quite a while, when you change a patron from one category to another, Koha will ask you if you want to change the messaging preferences defaults from what this patron has to the defaults for that patron category. And here I'm going to click OK. But the new one is confirm expiration date. And what it's going to say is can change the expiration. Do we want to change this patron's expiration date at the same time that we're changing the category? And if we click yes, then it's going to change that patron's expiration date so that it matches the rules for expiration dates for this new category, adult. And those patron categories, almost all of them are 12 months. So what it's going to do is it's going to change the patron category to a year from the day that you make that change. And there is a yes or no option when you see that. So I just wanted you to be aware that that's what you're going to see going forward. And so we click on save, and then this patron is all updated with the new expiration date.